Hello, everybody. This is Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories that you won't want to miss. The gamer will be booked and busy for months, a source said, after appearing on the most recent season of Big Brother. Finalist Morgan Pope has a bright future ahead of her in Hollywood. According to a source who spoke with the U.S., the stunning gamer turned Big Brother reality star, 33, has already received flooded offers for modeling and television jobs. Son, Morgan, whose alleged showmance with housemate Vince Panaro raised eyebrows, may soon return to television. She has already been approached about appearing on The Challenge and is being highly considered to go on The Traitors, the source claimed, referring to the hit MTV and Peacock reality competition shows. She will be booked and busy for some time. She is also wanted by a lot of brands to be their campaign face. Beauty and fitness companies have already reached out to her, and she hasn't even gone through all the offers yet. On season 27, Morgan was a finalist alongside Vince, who is 34, and Ashley Hollis, who is 25. On the September 28th finale, she ultimately lost the winning title and $750,000 prize money to Ashley. Fans have praised the brunette beauty for her smart gameplay throughout the competition, even though she did not win. Chatter OF Cheatmans, she also, of course, gained attention from viewers for her very close relationship with Vince, though he had a longtime girlfriend named Kelsey further at home. Vince and Morgan were often caught by cameras hugging, sharing intimate chats, and even cuddling in bed. Fans of Big Brother referred to the relationship as a cheatmans and accused Vince of acting inappropriately for a man who had been taken. Kelsey decided she was done with Vince, said a source, though he didn't find out he was dumped until he was on the live finale stage. However, as seen in the United States, Sun's exclusive photos, Vince and Kelsey reunited for a tense talk in Los Angeles after he left the Big Brother house. Morgan, on the other hand, is upset with Vince now that she is back home because she believes he minimized his relationship with Kelsey at home. Morgan is mad at Vince for feeling set up, as she feels he wasn't totally honest about his relationship with Kelsey, the source said. At least for the time being, Morgan is attempting to distance herself from Vince. She also opens up about her controversial relationship with Vince. Morgan Pope went into the Big Brother 27 finale as a frontrunner to win, but the last head of household competition slipped away from her at the worst possible moment. She ended up losing to eventual winner Ashley Hollis, a result Morgan admits was tough to accept so soon after walking out of the house. To be honest, it's bittersweet because I know I played one hell of a game, the Twitch streamer, 24, exclusively tells Men's Journal. I know I would have beaten both of them in the finals, and so I knew that it was all riding on that last HOH. And Ashley is an excellent mental competitor, she adds. In mental competitions, she has consistently performed as well as, if not better than, I have. When it came to the mental competitions, we were pretty even, so I had my work cut out for me. I questioned myself on multiple questions. It's funny because I got the first one right on the ones I set for myself, so it's hard not to sit there and be like, damn, you had it right the first time. Girl, don't second guess. Much of Morgan's game revolved around her partnership with Vince Panaro, who ended up finishing as runner-up and got one vote from the jury in Morgan. Throughout the season, I knew his story he'd been applying for. He worked so hard to navigate every decision he made, which, to be honest, a lot of his decisions came around me. She tells MJ about giving him her vote. He made more enemies for saving me. He played a game to protect me because I was his strongest ally, which was great for me, let's be honest. I voted because he was my number one ally, and I know he would have done the same thing for me, she adds. Additionally, Ashley cooked him so crisply, to be honest. I thought, one vote for Vince just to say thanks for playing this game with me ain't going to hurt, because he was a perfectly cooked steak. Morgan also addresses rumors about their friendship being more than platonic, as Vince has a longtime girlfriend back home. From my perspective and my perspective only, I can only speak about mine. It was game related, she says. Let's be real. I mean, he won 4 HOHs. I had a month of safety outside of the 7 wins that I made to make sure I was safe. So regardless or not, frankly, it's none of my business. Those are things that he has to handle and that he can speak on. But as far as from when we connected on day 3, we were the only 2 LA locals in the crib, and we just came together. We made plans. And that's what I came in here to do as a gamer. So I obviously gravitate towards someone who is playing a game that's similar to me. We played, admittedly, very different ones. I was more trustworthy and devoted. He was not whatsoever, but that was his game. She hammers the point home, adding, "It was a strictly platonic friendship. You require a friend when participating in a game. And he was someone who was always there for me." Looking back on her impressive competition run of 2 HOHs and 5 vetoes, Morgan admits she doubted herself early but found her momentum late in the season. She elaborates, "I felt like a lot of my allies were winning, and I was kind of just the social girl who was trying to keep votes on their side and work socially, which helped. I felt like a lot of my allies were winning, but I felt like I wasn't really pulling my weight. I said that a lot. I'm like, I feel like I'm not pulling my weight because I'm used to being on the relay team at my college. I'm used to pulling weight. I don't know what made me realize that if I was going to even make it to the final 2, I would need to win when I got to jury. And that's what I did." Even without the victory, she's proud of her game. In Big Brother, I cannot leave my story here. And like I said, while I didn't win, I feel like a winner. And I feel like the feeling of making history and the most powerful women players that the Big Brother game has seen. That's crazy. But right now, it feels far more than $750,000. And when it comes to playing again, Morgan isn't ruling it out. Although I would not play tomorrow, I would definitely return to the Big Brother house because I would absolutely require a break. I mean, it was enjoyable and I learned a lot.